Despite the availability of unlimited copious natural resources, Africa is believed to be plagued by poverty, with most of the local Africans barely surviving financially. The continent is home to nearly 1 billion people and is rich in oil reserves, gold, platinum, tin, diamonds, and other valuable metals and minerals that power the world economy. African presidents are recognized to be among the wealthiest people in Africa, and it is widely agreed that it is the office that fills up the bank accounts of African presidents and their families. Certainly, there are exceptions, and Nelson Mandela is a prime example. He never tried to use his position of authority to further his own financial interests. And in today's video, we're going to dive deep into the deep pockets of some of the richest presidents and find out how rich some African leaders are. Number 10. Joseph Kabila, $100 million. President Joseph Kabila 𝐤𝐤 of the Democratic Republic of the Congo is the 10th richest president in Africa with an estimated net worth of around $100 million. He succeeded his late father, President Laurent Désiré Kabila, who was assassinated in 2001. He is thought to have a large number of investments in Congo. One of the challenges Joseph Kabila has faced is the ongoing conflict in the eastern part of Congo, which has weakened his government. Number 9. 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐬𝐿 Afwerki, $121 million. He was born on February 2, 1946, and has held this position since the country gained its independence in 1993. In May of 1991, under his leadership, the Eritrean People's Liberation Front, or EPLF, was victorious, thus putting an end to the country's 30-year-long fight for independence. Both the United Nations and Amnesty International have released comments in which they accuse him of infringing upon human rights. Reporters Without Borders has ranked Eritrea, which is now led by President 𝐦𝐭 Afwerki, at the very bottom of its list of countries with the most freedom for the press for the 7th year in a row. He is thought to be valued around $121 million and has earned his money via his salary as a global leader. Number 8. Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, $185 million. The Egyptian president, Abdel Fattah Said Hussein Khalil el-Sisi, was previously a mechanized infantry commander and later a head of military intelligence. He was born on November 19, 1954. In the years following the 2011 Egyptian Revolution, he also served as the defense minister for the Morsi administration. El-Sisi has been a politician and a businessman for a long time and has succeeded in amassing vast amounts of riches. He oversees a number of investment firms and holds huge interests in a number of industries in North Africa and some regions in the Middle East. Number 7. King Mswati III, $200 million. The king in charge of Swaziland at the moment is King Mswati III. The 51-year-old monarch is the owner of multiple automobiles, including a $500,000 Maybach. The Swazi monarch has 23 children and 15 wives. The Swaziland king is known for leading a lavish lifestyle in addition to his polygamous habits. He has lavish belongings, such as supercars and pricey jewelry. He is the owner of several palaces and homes around the nation. He owns and operates prosperous enterprises. Apart from that, the king also owns a private jet worth $17 million, which is speculated to be purchased using public funds. Number 6. Cyril Ramaphosa, $450 million. The politician attributes his riches to ownership of several properties around the nation. McDonald's ownership in South Africa, has a position as a board chair at MTN, and his membership on the boards of Lonmin and MTN. A writer himself, Cyril Ramaphosa is the author of Cattle of the Ages and Kholi Cattle in South Africa. He had owned stock in Lonmin, a British company that produces platinum group metals in South Africa's Bushveld complex. With an estimated net worth of around $450 million, Cyril Ramaphosa was highlighted in the Forbes list of 50 richest men in Africa. Number 5. Paul Kagame, $500 million. Ruling the country since 2000, this powerful military man receives various perks in addition to his $85,000 annual presidential pay. His enormous influence over the economy through the Crystal Ventures company and his administration and ownership is linked to his wealth and possession of expensive assets like his Bombardier Global Express private jet. Valued at about $50 million, Amnesty International and other international watchdog organizations have attacked and seriously questioned his leadership style. Number 4. Uhuru Kenyatta, $500 million. Here is the next wealthiest president on our list. As the nation's 4th president, Uhuru Kenyatta is now serving his 2nd presidential term in Kenya, occupying the presidential house since 2013 and enjoying the royalties. This man is undoubtedly the richest person in Kenya. He was born on October 26, 1961, whereas his father, 𝐦𝐨𝐫𝐞 Kenyatta, served as the country's 1st president. Being the successor of his father, the president has an estimated net worth of $500 million. Uhuru Kenyatta owes his wealth to holding shares in K24, a Kenyan media firm, Brookside Diaries, the largest diary company in the 𝐥𝐤𝐬, and huge parcels of property totaling at least 30,000 acres of productive land. Number 3. Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasogo, $600 million. Here comes the 2nd president of Equatorial Guinea and the richest leader who is still ruling the country. He has held the position here since 1979. Born on June 5, 1942, Teodoro spent half of his life ruling the country. He even has the authority to impose a dictatorship thanks to the country's constitution. With a net worth of around $600 million, he is thought to amass most of his fortune by looting and robbing the oil-rich country. As a result of the president's refusal to distribute any of the nation's wealth to the population, his country continues to live in poverty. According to the reports, his son has continued in his father's footsteps by living opulently in a $35 million mansion built in Malibu and owning 3 Bugatti Veyron valued at more than $1.7 million. Number 2. Ali Bongo Ondimba, $1 billion. He's the current president of Gabon, with an estimated net worth of around $1 billion. He's the 2nd richest president in Africa in 2022. Ali Bongo Ondimba has been in power in Gabon for at least 10 years. After a hard struggle, he took over in October 2009, and as of now, he's still in charge. As the 5th largest oil producer in Africa, Gabon is heavily dependent on the export of crude oil. Being a successor to Omar Bongo, the nation's previous president, Ali Bongo has inherited a lot from his father. Today, he has a number of assets aboard, including a mansion in Paris that is valued at $138 million. Number 1. Mohammed VI, $5.8 billion. The successor of King Hassan II, Mohammed VI is the richest African leader with a net worth of around $5.8 billion. Born into money on August 21, 1964, he attended some of the world's most renowned schools. His father, King Hassan, left him an inheritance that has contributed billions to his wealth. Apart from politics, he is a well-known businessman, banker, investor in real estate, agriculture, and the oil industry. Being a highly educated leader, he also tops the list of Heineken in Africa and has a doctorate degree in law. His annual salary as a president, along with his other sources of income, is $480,000. After ascending to the throne, he made a public pledge to tackle the country's human rights status. Not only Mohammed VI, but his other family members are also the wealthiest ones and enjoy the power like royals. His family controls Société Nationale Investment, or SNL, a multinational food corporation with several major operations in North African nations. So, which one of these leaders do you like the most, and why? Do let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed watching this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.